I love that theme for the title, the main menu. I don't know why I love that theme so much, but I really do. There's Kimono Girl, from Pokemon Gen 2. What's the point? It's Pokemon Stadium 2. And by the way, hey everybody, Lance the Pants here. Welcome to let's look at Pokemon Stadium 2. Pretty much, if you want to know, Pokemon Stadium 2, like Pokemon Stadium 1, is a Pokemon game put in 3D. Here we have a quiz. We're gonna see how much I know Pokemon, which I really don't, honestly. Let's see. Clefairy appears at Mount Moon, and on which day? That would be Monday. I do remember that from Gen 2. And some remakes. What is Almanite's Pokedex number? And this one's hard. Like, I'm terrible at Pokedex numbers, so I just guessed a random. It's actually 63. Bellsprout is which type of Pokemon? It's grass poison. At what level does Marill evolve? I believe it's 22 or 18. It's 18. And basically, if you lose, if you miss up on a question, you just influence this back there. Yeah, of course, fire Pokemon. Let's see. Which of these Pokemon only exists as male? That'd be Tyrode. 7. How much PP does Tackle have? I believe it is 25. I was stupid. I was like really tired when I did this anyway. However, which Pokemon is classified in the Intermit Egg group? I'd say it's Dratini. Which of these is the tallest Pokemon? It'd be Magmar. Yeah. That one's tough, actually. Which is Pokemon only exists as a female? It'd be Kangaskhan, I believe. Because it's a mom. I'm gonna get 4 right, but you know what? Who cares? It just proves how big of a nerd I'm not. I'm joking. But yeah, you can take quizzes there. You can, of course, have one-player quiz. You can have multiple quizzes. It's alright, honestly. And I guess we'll show off some mini-games here. We'll put it on... okay, we'll go normal. I'm only going to show a few of these off, because all these mini-games you should just see. I mean, Pokemon Stadium 2, I wonder how much it costs, actually. I don't feel like looking it up, but... Something just fell down. We'll play, okay, we're playing Eager Eevee. This one's pretty fun, actually. Basically, what you want to do is to hit the A button, and you want to get that fruit for all the other Eevees can. Of course, if you want to know, in case you really cannot tell, I am the reddish-looking Eevee. Is that one the the yellow one? Is that a shiny Eevee? I love Eevee. It's so adorable. It's actually one of my favorite Pokemon, I'd say. It's like a little fox, or wolf, or whatever it is. What is Eevee, by the way? But yeah, I guess you guys don't know, I'm actually going to upload this the day Pokemon X&Y come out here in America. Because this is a 3D Pokemon game. Pokemon X&Y are going to be the first 3D Pokemon handheld games. And yeah, if you do that, you can get a lot, and I got like 24, so I easily won this. I have won this, I'm sorry. Complete and utter domination with a red Eevee. I love Eevee's like English voice. It's like Eevee. I can't do the voice. I wish I could, but it's so adorable. All right, what are we gonna do? Oh, Delibirds Delivered. This one I actually have a lot of trouble doing. Basically, what you want to do for this is you're basically Delibird, who is of course the Santa Claus Pokemon. You pretty much want to do is get all these gifts you can and get it up there. Going saying this here, I do a big mistake here, and of course you get N64. You can only carry so much. Do not get a lot, because those Swinums will knock it out of there, and then you have to get so much back. It's honestly, I think it's one of the harder ones to do, especially like even if like the computer is pretty stupid, like I still have trouble with it. Now you're probably not asking this, but I'm gonna say you are because I like to strip my own ego. Is Pokemon Stadium 2 better than Pokemon Stadium 1? I personally think it is. I think the mini games in Stadium 1 are better because I just think they're more fun to play. But mind you, there isn't saying much because actually I really do like the mini games in Stadium 2, but it's just mini games. I ain't got to the main part. Minigame wise, I think it's about even. They had their hits and misses, I believe. Like the Magic Carp one, Stadium 1's amazing. But Stadium 2, of course, has more Pokemon, so I'd probably say Stadium 2 is better for that. Yeah, I got completely dominated. But I suck at the minigame, as you can tell. I don't really... Honestly, this is the first time I've actually played Stadium 2 in a long time. I think this... I love this one, Rampage Rollout. This one's fun. It's like a Mario Party minigame. Well, they're all Mario Party minigames, kinda. But this one's easily, like, the most... Like, if you can get someone to play with on these are pretty darn fun. Basically, you're a Dawn fan, and you're gonna run across this track and pretty much see if you can get Slapstone first. It's a pretty fun little track, you know. The music reminds me of, it's one of the, what's the music? It's one of the songs from Majora's Mask. I just can't think of what it is. I know if Zach watches this, to be like, man, I know that song. I love Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask. I don't know why I always talk like that for Zach's voice, but it's funny. Mask. Gotta go feast. Whatever. Gotta go feast. There you go, Zach. There's your joke. Gotta go feast. Gotta go feast. Gotta go feast. I never got how they roll. Like, they use roll. I can never do that. I always want to know why. Go, Don fan. Roll, man. Roll. And I did terribly. Because I got a lap behind. Let's just play a different game. Let's just play a different game, man. I'm trying to... Oh, this one, Topsy-Turvy. You guys will like this one because it's really similar. It's basically the Mario Party. If you guys have ever played Mario Party and see the game Bumper Balls, this is basically the exact same thing, except you're a Hitmon top, but should have been Hitmonorous. And you pretty much just have to knock each other out of the thing until you have a certain amount of points. Unlike Bumper Balls from Mario Party 2, once you're knocked out in Mario Party 2, of course, you do not come back. But in this one, you will come back. You just have to get so many people out. And this is actually a pretty fun one. You're basically just a top, seeing who's the better top. It's not Beyblade, so don't even ask. I'm trying to think of the Beyblade catchphrase. I think it's like "let 'em rip" or something. That's the goal. Yeah, that just sounds weird. I mean, I never was into crap, hit my mic. But I never was into Beyblades. But you know, Hitmon Top's stupid. Alright, I guess we can show off the Pokemon. I think it was the library. Or Pokemon. Well, Earl's Pokemon class. Screw you, Earl. I never liked you. Basically what this is before, you know, you had sites like Bulbapedia and Cerebi, the lectures class is basically taught you about Pokemon.
Let us now begin.
Yeah, his voice is awful. Today, I'm a little Italian, man. Spaghetti. I hope she made lots of spaghetti. You know, but, basically, say you didn't have, like, Bulbapedia or Cerebi. If you have Pokemon Stadium 2, you could, of course, look at this. You can learn about types, how to battle, and all that. I mean, if you're playing Pokemon Stadium 2, I'm pretty sure you've at least played a Pokemon game before, but you never know. And there's a quiz. How many types of Pokemon are there in all? Now, see, this is bad for me because, I mean, it's 17, but technically now there's 18 since we have the new Fairy type. But mind you, this came back in Generation 2, and we're in Generation 6 now. People who didn't even know about Generation 6, don't you feel old? I do. And of course, you took a game pack for this. I don't even know what we were on. I think it was the house thing. We just make a room. The GB Tower. If you remember how it was in Pokemon Stadium 1 where you could play like your games on there with a transfer pack, you could basically do that with your Pokemon Silver. And I would actually do that a lot where I'd put Pokemon Silver in and I'd play Pokemon Silver on my TV because I played a lot of Pokemon Silver. These are the stadiums, of course, just like in Pokemon Stadium 1, you have the Prom Cup, all that, Poke Cup, Little Cup, you know. It's basically the same thing. Gym Leader Castle here. Oh, Whitney. Whitney! That's it. We're battling Whitney, guys. We have to battle. I'm taking Whitney down. In case you guys don't know, if you never played Gen 2, you know that Whitney has a spawn of Satan in her team. What is it? It's her Miltank. We're gonna take this Miltank down. Why? Because I hate Whitney. She's the worst boss in any game I've ever played. I hate her that much. I don't care if, like, oh, you get a Mud Shop in Generation 2. No, I'm not using Mud Shop. I'm gonna beat her with my own team. But basically, oh, spawn of Satan Miltank. Ugh. Stomp, roll out, Milk Drink. I hate her Heal Bell, whichever one. I think it's Milk Drink. Miltank is so infamous for being terrible. And, like, whenever I do Generation 2, I'm gonna show more of me fighting Miltank off, because I hate it. And it'll probably take me, like, 30 minutes to kill. But, you know. What I recommend here is if you bring, like, a Snorlax out for, like, Defense Curl. That way you can have a lot of defense to, stand up against Whitney's Miltank, which for some reason was Earthquake. It's small to Satan. Like, honestly, that thing should be able to shoot fire out. It's that cool. Just shoot fire out of its udders. Who wouldn't want to see that? Actually, a lot of people wouldn't want to see that. Mama, I don't want milk. You get fire! Yeah, fire punch. Hope you get burned, Whitney.
A hot battle is unfolding.
Oh, and of course, you may have heard back there, the announcer from Pokemon Stadium 1's back, who has so many, like, weird but hilarious quotes. But yeah, as I said earlier, basically battles are the exact same thing. It's basically just how the Pokemon in, like, Gen 1, Gen 2 are. But honestly, I think it's gotten slower since Generation 1, like Pokemon Stadium 1. Because to me, the battle in Stadium 2 feels slower. I don't know, maybe it's more Pokemon, you have more moves and stuff, I guess. I don't know. But Gen 2 has a lot, like, Pokemon Stadium 2, if you think about it, like, it had to pick models for every single Pokemon in the Kanto and Johto decks, so... It's kind of sad, though, because we never really got a Pokemon Stadium 3, and I really would have liked one, maybe for, like, Hoenn Pokemon or something. I mean, we got Coliseum and XD Gala Darkness, but, you know... There is a rumor of a Stadium 3 or like a new Pokemon fighting game, apparently. Like, they saw a thing or like a screenshot or a video or whatever a few months ago, like a show, and it's like a Pokemon game. It showed like a Lucario and like a Blaziken about to fight in HD. It's really cool looking. I hope it's like a Pokemon fighting game or something. If so, yeah, I will be doing a Let's Look at that. If it's a story mode, it'll be an LP. Thank you, Miltank. Thank you for dying. Never come back and I kill you in Gen 2. Oh, but no, you killed the spawn of Satan. My name is Whitney. Me.
Oh, it's Clefable.
My name's Clefable. I suck. Stupid Clefable. I don't like... In Clefable, of course, is going to be a fairy-type Pokemon now, and I think so is Jigglypuff, but... I wonder if Miltank's going to be, like, still a normal type, or if it's going to be a fairy type. I don't know. I think it's a normal type still. If I'm wrong, somebody please correct me, so... I mean, X&Y comes out on Saturday, the day this will be uploaded, so maybe if I fight a Miltank, then I'll know, but I don't know. Yeah, man, we got Donphan. Donphan. I love Donphan. He's an elephant who can, like, pretty much destroy the ground and cause earthquakes. For kids, you know? Now, I'm going to say this year I will not be showing off all Pokemon like Stadium 2 because honestly, unlike Stadium 1, I have never 100%ed, or never really beat, you can't have 100% Stadium 2, or Stadium 1. I have never fully beat Stadium 2 because honestly, I just never had a reason to. Like, I've beat Stadium 1. Stadium 2, the battles just feel duller to me. Like, they're boring, they're not boring to watch, they just feel slower. I mean, Stadium 1, they are slow, but you think since Stadium 2 was built off Stadium 1's hardware and engine, it'd be faster, but it's not. I'm guessing it's just because there's more Pokemon, but I don't know. But yeah, if you guys have ever played Stadium 2, what do you like, and Stadiums in general, what are your thoughts? Like, would you like to see a Stadium 3? So, I mean, we had Battle Revolution, but it's Battle Revolution. I mean, Battle Revolution sucks. Here's my favorite Pokemon ever, Typhlosion. He's the man. Typhlosion and Sceptile are easily my favorite Pokemon ever. I don't know, Squirtle's up there as well, so... I like Blastoise more than like Squirtle. He has cannons on his arms. Now, I don't really know, this isn't really a spoiler, but... Since, like, we're getting Mega Evolutions, I wonder if Typhlosion's gonna get one, since, like, Charizard has 2, Blastoise has 1, Venusaur has 1. What's weird about that, though, is I don't think the Kalos region starters have Megas. Which means that's no problem with Megas. I know we're getting off topic, but, like, the Megas, they're pretty much legendary class, which means they're going to be more powerful than every other Pokemon. So if a Pokemon doesn't have a legendary thing, it's going to be really weak compared to that, which is kind of unfair. Because people, like, if you play online, I don't know if Megas are allowed on there, but Megas are going to be used so much, it's just kind of unfair. Now, personally, I don't like Megas, and I'm probably never going to use them, but still. Oh, I have 5. Oh. I'd see me winning this, actually. What's left? Wigglytuff. You evolve form up, Jigglypuff. I'm not gonna freak out. I hate Wigglytuff. I hate Jigglypuff. I don't like the, what is it, like Igglypuff or Igglytuff or whatever the crap it's called. I don't know. That Jigglypuff's pre-evolution, I hate it. At least I got a hit on it, and it's Thunder Punch. I like it. It even punched me. It was like, whoa! It was like Daniel Bryan. He was like, yes, yes. Like Wigglytuff, just like his fingers turns into like, or his hands turn into lungs. Like, yes. And Whitney beat me. It's just like when I played Gen 2 again, except when I was a kid. Now I can beat Whitney pretty easily, except for her milk tank being a. What do you say? I'm doing tough. Me, my name's Whitney. Me. Actually, you're supposed to let Gary talks. I'm just like, me. I'm Gary, me. But yeah, I guess we'll show off Free Battle. Free Battle is basically the same as the one in Gen 1. You just have more Pokemon, basically. And a big problem I have with I didn't mention this in Stadium 1 and Stadium 2, but my big problem with those games is they give you rental Pokemon. And the thing about rental Pokemon is they suck. They don't have any good moves like Charizard. I don't want a Charizard Fire Spin. I have a Charizard that has moves who can implement off its abilities. Like, it wouldn't have like stupid Fire Spin. It'd have Flamethrower. Or, okay, I wouldn't teach you Fire Blast. It'd have Flamethrower, because Flamethrower is an awesome move. Or like a Dragon move, but no. It's just weird. But I will admit this, that Pokemon Stadium 2 does have some really good graphics for a Nintendo 64 game.
The battle is about to get underway. A hot battle involving the hopeful champs of tomorrow has...
Oh, Blastoise. Yo, me, many Blastoise. I like it was like, 0 fucks given. I don't know, Blastoise is pretty rockin', and he has a Jug Trio. Jared, if you're watching that, you'll get the joke, because in case you guys don't know, well, you guys don't know. Yeah, me and my friend Jared, when we have lunch together, we always just like sit there and we were like trio, you know, from like Pikachu's Vacation, in case you haven't seen that commentary before. Hydro Pump. Love saying Pokemon attacks in Japanese. It's fun. It's nerdy but fun. Oh man, bummer. My name's Ophel Breeze. What's his next Pokemon? Fuck yeah, Seaking! Oh my god, it's Seaking! I know nothing. Seaking's a god, whatever. Seaking is a god amongst gods. He puts all men to shame. How can you fight Seaking? No one can. He beats Dragonites. That joke wasn't even funny. I can't even do that anymore. Like, I just can't get into it. I'm tired, you know? I can't beat Seaking. Seaking is a god among people. Like, you just don't miss a thing, and he said, fuck yeah, Seaking. Seaking, the master of Pokemon. But if I had to finish Pokemon Stadium 2, I will admit it's a pretty alright game. If you want a Pokemon game to play on the, like, with friends on your console, then go ahead and play it. It's a pretty good game. Graphics are nice. Music's nice. Battles are kind of slow, but you know, I'll get over it. Maybe someday we'll do a Friday Fight Night of this for Stadium 1. So yeah, there's that. Trying to think, you of course can adjust if you want to have like headphones or whatever. I don't know why they have headphones. I don't think you could hook headphones up into the Nintendo 64, but I may be wrong though. But yeah, if I had to give Pokemon Stadium 2 a score, I'd give it like a 7, 7.5. Yeah, I'd give it a 7. There you go. It's a decent score. I'd rate it higher than Stadium 1, but that's about it. I've been Let's the Pants. See you guys later.